Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Dalton sets up play action. They'll roll him out right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing. Open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
2-yard line.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. A big run that time by Elliott. 46 yards on the ground.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Elliott. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens.
They'll run with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Good. Makes the score Cowboys 7, Ravens 0.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
They're on the 20-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with him, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Steps away, and he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Lamar Jackson sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 0.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he's going to go down again. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Here's Jackson to throw. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. He'll run it, and he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, it's Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
They go play action with Jackson, rolling to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
A gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Elliott. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Elliott. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
5 yards. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0.
21. Ravens, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They go play action now. Jackson on the move to his left. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A 3-yard pickup.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now it's Jackson.
That's good stuff.
This is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 29.
Good
and they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Not good, not good.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Not good.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Sliding out of the pocket. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And, Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And, partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Play action. Now Jackson out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his second touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really
just
there
play the game, my man. You ain't stopping it, though.
Any event, Lamar Jackson.
That's all right.
End zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point.
It's all right.
Sometimes put blame on the defense.
All right.
We just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more. Pollard elects to
all
keep
right.
it.
That's
This will
okay
come
with me.
out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
So all you doing is running.
It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much
That's
had
the
nowhere to
same
go
play.
on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now it's the backup Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 42. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Again, it's Elliott. Call it an 8-yard pickup, but it'll be 3rd down.
At the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Rolling to his right. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
You got to stop it, though.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so it just gets rid of it.
Can you stop it persistently?
If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice.
Can you stop it persistently?
Live to fight another down.
Can you do it persistently?
Off play action. Jackson steps away. He'll try and run it. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Diggs on the tackle. A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Jackson looking to throw on third. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Ravens.
You would give me the other one.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
16 yards. And the Raven first down.
Off the play fake. Jackson rolling to his left.
Come on, man. It's like a magnet.
Scramble at 2nd down.
It's like a magnet.
By Aldon Smith. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
Off play action. Jackson. They'll roll him out right.
Look how slow he running. Look how slow my guy running. You got my guy running slow.
8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Some glitch you got.
Run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
I let you get up too many points.
2nd and 8. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground.
I let you get up too many points.
Covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They go to Elliott again.
What, he got 2,000 yards?
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 78 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Man, it's going to happen, my friend. It's going to happen.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now. As he
but you would be done quit. you would be done quit if it was the other side.
14. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like,
exactly. So why
do something some other time? But
that's the whole point.
Do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Right back to Dobbins on first. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On the move to his left. He'll run it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 7 there.
No, he done.
Run, and they're in better shape.
If he run the ball for more than so many yards a game, he ain't gonna call for that.
Jackson, off play action, out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll work it across
where that boy be running at?
Inside the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I think you'd have to label this an upset. Yes, they were at home, but still an upset. They got the job done.
Yeah, even being at home was not enough for people to think they were going to pull this one off. But give them credit for playing not just a smart football game, but one where they were going to be physical about the whole thing. They put up their fists and said, let's fight.